Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys are looking after yourselves and all that fun stuff. And I hope you got yourself a nice cup of tea, my tea cultists, because today and time for some streaming. But anyways, I'll be doing some art today, Vamp Lost Soul Volume 1. Let's get some stuff out of the way, shall we? I will be at AnimeCon UK next year in Birmingham, obviously in June. And obviously I'm running with that, obviously we will be announcing that bit later on, so let's get all the other stuff out of the way first. Volumes 1 to 5 will be available on Amazon Kindle and Google Play Books as ebooks, and you could get it on my print link under Vamp the Lost Soul if you want to get physical copies. Obviously, feel free to check out my other social medias other than Twitch, which I be on YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Instagram, Kara, and Blue Sky under Vamp the Lost Soul. Anyways, let's get this big one out of the way, which I'm running a art contest from now to the 1st of October for a 10th anniversary of Volume 1 of Vamp the Lost Soul. I'll be announcing the winners as well as doing a giveaway on a 13th of October. So feel free to get your artwork done. All the rules are in the Discord. So if you put ! Discord, you can get the link for it. Or I will provide the link for when this is up on YouTube later on down below. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys are looking after yourselves today. We'll be doing some Volume 1 revamp today. So, with that out of the way, let's get rocking. Hiya, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys, like I said, once again, you have your cup of tea ready in your hand. And get your pens out ready and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, sorry, wrong pipe there. Anyways, guys, feel free to obviously upload your artworks onto the Discord for art show and tell later on halfway through the stream. I hope you guys are doing well so far today. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are, like I say, I hope you guys are doing okay. Obviously, with the times that are like now, please, this is more important than ever to look after each other and obviously, you know, to sort of look after yourselves and your loved ones around you. Anyways, let's get on with this. So yeah, today we'll be doing Volume 1 revamp. Out of all the pages so far, actually, out the revamp, obviously I've added new ones. This one's had like the most changes visually because I looked at that page and it was one of those pages with too many panels. And like it had a lot of panels, but it was like I do a lot of panels in some pages as it is. But you know when you have like some panels where it just doesn't make any sense. So I had to kind of be selective of what panels that should be in the scene and what they should not be. And you know what was basically I had to make sure I wasn't being like super excessive, basically. But yeah, I thought that was a little weird one today and stuff like that. So yeah, that went well as well today. All that fun stuff. But yeah, anyways, like I said, guys, how you been? What you've been up to? I hope you guys are having a good day so far. And if you are not, don't let what happened ruin your day. But yeah, and I hope you've been stealing some tea as tea cultists, obviously. But yeah, so at the moment, I'm just doing the redlining stage of the panels here. So as you can see, I've got a lot of panels to do, but there's not really a lot to do with it. There's just a lot of stuff. So yeah, so I had to kind of I don't know, if we do it like that, maybe just get like a little hair there, just so show it's like Rang. But there you go. So sort of like that. Because we're actually up to the point now where we're going to hit the next chapter of the actual original Volume 1, which is chapter 2. 2-in-1 delay. I can't believe it. It feels like I've only done 2 chapters. Well, sorry, technically 3 from the original. But sometimes I forget, and I'm not lying. I do forget, like I've got, oh yeah, I've added like literally 2.5 chapters worth of content. So I'm more like, this is probably like my 5th chapter. If let me have a look. So we got pre-prologue, prologue, which is here. The prologue starts here. Chapter 0.5 here. Yeah, chapter 0.5. and we're near the end of, and this is all chapter 1. So yeah, like literally, after this will be the 5th chapter in the revamp. Even though technically I've done like 3 of the original. No, hold on, tell a lie, 2 of the original. Yeah, 2 of the original. So I have done literally half a book's worth, which is kind of weird to say that. It's like, hey, I was like, oh yeah, I did like half a book's worth, you know, did a little whoopsie doopsie. But I don't know, I think I got that from like Asmongold. Like, I just love that way he says, oh, you know, did a little whoopsie doopsie. Like, you know. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. What have I been up to since then? Well, me and my wife had our 13th relationship anniversary, because we got like a wedding anniversary, which was on July the 5th, and yesterday was literally the anniversary of when we first started like going out and seeing each other. 13 years, guys. 13 years. Like my other half said, I would have got longer for prison. longer. Would have got longer for stealing. But no, it was quite nice and quite nostalgic. We went out and had a lovely little dinner yesterday. Sadly, she was working, so we couldn't really spend the whole day together. But I managed to book my day off, so always pre-book mine, because you never know, do you? You never know. So, Pelipper. Do I really want a Pelipper? Not really. I don't think I want a Pelipper. But yeah, we had a nice little dinner. We went home. We exchanged presents. I got her. I got a little Pikachu wallet to go with her backpack that I got her from the movie shack where I do D&D professionally. That was cool. One of our actually wedding anniversary presents to her that I did was I got her like Ticket to Ride as a board game, because my wife absolutely loves that board game. It's like one of her favorite ones of all time. And yeah, so we played that. Like, I got her that. That was like during the wedding anniversary. So yeah, it was quite nice, honestly. Like, and I did get her like a plushie as well. I think like our pre-gift. Sometimes we do like little pre-gifts to each other, like before the actual event, which is a bit naughty, but you do that sometimes. You want to spoil your other half rotten, and I kind of did. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And I've got a commission done, which was cool. I actually did get a commission done before she came home, because I was like, well, while she's out, I might as well bang out that commission. I do have another commission to go, and I need to get to him and go, look, I will be doing it soon. Oh, I should get the original. You know what I should have done? Which would have been a really smart thing to do, guys. Guess what I forgot to do? Take a guess. Take a little smidge of a guess what I should have done in the first place. Actually, I should check on Twitch, because last time we had a few. We did have problems streaming last time. I want to make sure I'm actually streaming and not streaming, if you know what I mean. Because we did have that problem last time. So yeah, I'm still streaming. Because Twitch was literally being a douche, and I literally got kicked out of my own stream like twice. And I'm not having that happen again. Right, so we need to go to OneDrive. We need to go to VTLS. Joe, what? Can I sort by type, please? And that. Would that help me sort that out a bit better? Not really. Okay, cool. Sorted it alphabetically though, so that's good. So we want that. Boom. I love this music. Do you know what it kind of reminds me of? Some of the Doom soundtrack. Like I've played like I think is it? I haven't got Doom Eternal. Is it Doom Eternal, the first new one? And the second new one is the was it like Ragnarok or something? If I remember correctly. I need to get the second one. The second one looks really fucking good, actually. That's like I've got like a list of games that I haven't got my hands on yet, and I'm kind of like slowly getting through them one by one. of getting them, acquiring them, because I know now like Black Myth Wukong is literally out now, which is absolutely awesome. I do want to kind of get my hands on that game. Not gonna lie, like Black Myth Wukong looks really good, and a lot of people have been like, "Bam, you need to get your hands on this game," and I'm like, "Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll get like I'm thinking like next payday if I could get it for cheap, I'm so grabbing Black Myth Wukong. It just looks too good. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Oh, why is that? There we go. Right, so I'm on. Sorry, if you want to know like which page I'm doing out the original, I'm just scrolling down. It's this page, and obviously this is when I first started out, and the original page had like you didn't know where you were going on the page, like even with the speech bubbles. So on the revamp, I've got rid of this panel because that panel was pointless. Like both of these panels were literally pointless. So I could do all this text in one like panel with the news reporter talking. And then you do like the free eye shock thing, which I've kept in. And then, so they're going to go here. And then that's going to become one wide panel. And then those three panels will still be at the bottom. So that's the game plan of the revamp. Just to make it a lot more like readable. And that's crazy. Like I've actually sort of like, I had to like plan this out in my head and go, okay, so older and wiser me, who's done 5 volumes, now has to sort of come up with a game plan, essentially. So that's what I've done. So if you're wondering why I'm kind of changed up the paneling a little bit, that's why. Because the problem is, like, with panel flow, I don't know whether I'm going this way or this way first. I know common sense it would be that way, but then here you then really don't know, and then it gets really confusing from here. So what I've done is sort of mapped out my paneling in a way where it would be a lot more effective. I just thought I'd show you this as an example because I think it'd be interesting, especially if anyone wants to get into sort of self-publishing their own works or even just doing web comics in general. Panel flow is like, people don't think that's important, and I've just shut down the page like a twit. Guess what scarf that Fap did this time? He done a whoopsie doopsie. Anyways, let's get it back up because we actually need this up. So we need to sort of. And I'll tell you what, right? My editor is such a G, right? My editor's such a G. There we go. Right, we got it back up. And I've got to scroll all the way back down. See, this is what I like about OneDrive mobile version. It kind of remembers where you're at, unless you haven't been on it for a long time. And it will keep you there. And I like this. I would like this to keep me there. You know what I mean? But we're good. I'll still know what I'm doing. I'll still know what I'm doing. Right, there you go. So with this, now I'm just going to make a new layer just to get my point across about, obviously, like the panel flow. And this is like very, like, if you are looking into doing this, this is something you really need to learn. So, and this will be the same with speech bubbles. So you need to make it clear where you're directing the reader's eye. So you go down here, and then because it's manga, you make sure their eye direction is trained to sort of, and you need to make sure the speech bubbles work the same way as well, that they are following the flow. So what should be like, it's like a river. So you got to make sure there's a constant river at all times. Now, obviously, this rule can be broken. This rule can be broken. However, you need to do it in a smart way where you're guiding the reader with the speech bubbles instead of the panels. And I haven't worked out how to do that yet. I know a lot of people are like, well, Vamp is simple. But it really, like, personally for me, it's not that simple. So, because you have to kind of work out your page size first and stuff like that. Because remember, this will be printed. I think if everything is 100% confirmed with Hoseki, like each chapter will be printed on an A4 paper, and then I've got to make sure it's all readable on a like B4 sort of manga size if it becomes big, and then they'll publish my manga afterwards. So I've got to make sure it's got to work for both sides. So yeah, it's obviously to be honest, I have a bit of a big advantage because volume 1 to 5 was self-published, so I've had practice at this. So I should know, like, you know, the smallest text you could do is X, Y, and Z. Essentially. But that is not always the way it works out. So obviously, when you do these sorts of things, you gotta make sure you work out your stuff first before, like, sort of like absolutely grinding down to the nose grind. And actually, funnily enough, I was talking to someone in my office today, that I will call it, so I don't dox myself. And funnily enough, I was actually giving this really nice guy that I've met today, because he's going to be like my new other freezer geezer, which, thank God, by the way, for reasons. But yeah, he kind of wanted to do like his own comic, or I don't know if he's going for manga or comic, but he actually like asked me for some tidbits today, and I said the biggest advice I could really give you to start off with is, like, art is a journey. Being a mangaka is a journey. Like, there's no ifs, buts, or maybe. Like, it is a journey to take. And with art, there is no such thing as perfection. Only hard work and dedication. And it's like, well, what do you mean by no such thing as perfection? But he didn't say that. But I could tell, like, his face was like, wait, what? And I said, right, if you are a perfectionist with your own artwork, 9 times out of 10, you become your own worst enemy by self-criticizing yourself into a pit. But if you do see yourself like you can always improve, you put a positive spin on it in your head, and also this allows you to be more acceptable to feedback or constructive feedback. So obviously there's you need to tell the difference between the two as well. That then leads to you having a great mindset to do comics and manga. And, you know, and the one thing I think, like, this is the quote, you guys who've watched me for a long time, you've heard this from me 1,000 times. But this quote was stolen from Red from Only Sarcastic Productions. So go over to her channel, their channel, because Blue's on it as well, and thank him for this. It's better to get 80% perfect, learn, grow, move on, and then do your new 80, than trying to be 100% perfect and never releasing. Because the thing is, like, on one of my videos, I said, perfection is an illusion. It's a fucking lie. Because the problem is, there's a reason why you can never be perfect. The first big reason is art is absolutely subjective. So my art style, you may not like. But to someone else, it's like the new Da Vinci. Because it's their preferable art style that they like visually. Like, you can't help what you like. Like, you can't help sort of like what food you like, or if you're straight, gay, bi, etc. You know, I know it sounds really dumb, and I get it. Some people be like, what the fuck are you on about, fam? But it's actually true. Your preferences and likes is individual to you. So you can't be perfect because you can't make everyone happy. See where I'm getting at? So, and that's the same with your writing style as well. Like, it's true in anything in the creative pursuit. Your 80% is what you can do best at that time. And then you learn, grow, criticize in a healthy way, move on. Trust me, this is the key thing if you want to grow as an artist. Like, I'm telling you right now, it is absolutely key. Because I'm telling you right now, like anybody would tell you, like, if you've been in the field long enough, might tell you the same thing, or they'll just give you the lazy answer of practice. And the thing is, practice is a part of art, but also there is a big thing, a little secret, that art is the journey. It's never about the destination. It's never about to get to the point where you want to be and be comfortable. It's always about the journey. And with the artwork, you do start learning things about yourself that you wouldn't be able to. And this could be down from what you are capable of, or to your faults as well. Like, maybe you have a short attention span, so it makes it hard for you to kind of stick out a project or whatever. But then that gives you an opportunity to grow and learn from it. See what I'm getting at? If you disagree with me or you think I'm talking crap, comment down below. Like, if you're watching this on YouTube eventually. But that is the actual truth. And, like, it's like comedy. It's like, you know, your way of reviewing something. Like, not everyone is going to prefer your style. This is why you have different reviewers and different tastes. Then you can have, like, somebody, you know, like, sort of come over to you eventually. You know what I mean? And then you'll find your crowd. Like, I know my manga is very, very niche. My art style is very niche. But I enjoy it. And this is the second rule. You must enjoy your work. Don't pursue the most popular art style or the most popular techniques. Because at the end of the day, trends come and go. And to keep up with it, you're just going to be tired by the end of it. I know it's YouTubers, you have to do this to sort of stay relevant, which is really annoying. But I have noticed actually a lot of people come up with original content will retain because they are like, this is their specialist thing and that's what they do best. So you get that retention rate from like your people, your true fans, instead of like tracing trends. And that's the thing you need to go. And that's the same with art styles. Art styles are what popular at the time, come and go. Look at what the way they done Spider-Verse movies. Like, they've come for that sort of like choppy animation style. That's going to come and go. Because it's going to get oversaturated. People are going to fed up. They're going to look for something new. They get that new thing. They move on to that. So, the one thing is just keep consistent and love what you do. Only change when you want to change. And you want to change it to something that you love to do. Because remember, like, your art style is literally your fingerprint. And yes, that will evolve and change in time. However, there will always be little subtleties that is always you. Look, Taito Kibo from Bleach, for example. His art style changed over time, but there's still little hints of his, like, origin art style that you can pick up on. You'll be like, yeah, that's him. That's Kibo. But like I say, again, this is just my opinion, and you can disagree with it if you want. That's the beauty of it. But I'm just giving you from what I've seen and what stuff like that. And the reason why it brings this all up is actually I given a big advice video yesterday on TikTok and my shorts and stuff about presenting yourself at a convention. And I think, like, yeah, conventions are fun. Selling conventions are fun. You know, you get to meet like all your favorite artists, all your favorite people. You get to make new friends, and it's all great and that. But remember, you are a business and you are selling your product. And especially if you're doing your own original IP, I said you can't just sit there and be on your phone. You just got to get yourself out there, show interest to people. Get yourself out there as well on social media. Like, even if you hate Twitter, right? Or you hate Facebook for some reason or whatever, right? It doesn't matter what. You have got to get your butts in there and post. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, like, you know, you need to be your own front man. And, you know, if you did get picked up by a publisher, big advantage is that is then you can be fussy with who you go with. Because at the end of the day, like, you've got your, like, say you're with Viz Media, for example. They'll advertise for you 90% of the time. You just need to self-promote every now and again just to make sure interest stays there, and then sort of, you know, build up your community. Like the job gets a lot easier. And it's like I said to like Hoseki at SF, like, I suck at social media. I know I do. I suck at social media. I suck at self-promoting on social media because I don't understand the algorithm. I don't understand how to play the game. Because all I want to do is sort of get myself and my artwork out there. But what I found is I enjoy stuff like Twitch and like streaming a lot more because I can then talk to people on a more personal level. And hopefully eventually then that leads into a sale for my books. And, you know, like I say, I know it sucks talking about the business side of things, but like I said, you are your own business. You are there to self-promote yourself. And, you know, you can make new friends. Yeah, you can, 100%. But also, just remember, you're there to make that table back. You're there to get your stuff out there. Hi, Looper. You're right. Let's let the beans boil, let the beans go flow. Here they declare, Bristol heresy has come. No, no heresy. No. Behave. Behave. No. No. Is it, what? Is my text-to-speech not working? God damn it, Queen. I thought I told you to work. Hold on. I'll refresh current page. Right, that message did pop up, but I have to sometimes refresh it twice to get it working. Right, let's see if that will work. Try it again. I will refund your points because it obviously, like, the Queen does not. I know there's a way to refund the points. I'm gonna reject that for now and see if that. Yeah, reject and refund. There you go. So you got your points back. Try again, Halupe. How you been, by the way? How you been? I hope life's treating you well. Tress or death? Coffee? No, no. Do not get the Queen to speak heresy. Do not let her speak the heretic words.
No.
No. The Dawn says no. Wow, text-to-speech.
Pull up a tabs on Van Philosopher's shoulder and says this or that.
Text-to-speech thing because I have been noticing lately that has been playing up. So I'm gonna take a look into that and see if there's like a better one out there that I could use, which is such a shame because I did enjoy the Queen's voice while it lasted because it was quite funny. It was a funny thing. Right, so if I remember the original volume, Rang Fang's face was darkened. Yeah, so his face was darkened, so you wouldn't actually see because obviously it's kind of supposed to show like he obviously knows something, or yeah, the other guys kind of know something, and that's kind of what I want to show in the artwork. I'll refund that top one because it's not doing it, so we'll refund that. See if that pops up. If not, I'll refund it again. I feel like a shop. Since the artist TTS is not working, you are entitled to a refund. I don't know what's wrong with the text-to-speech today. It's like... Yeah, I've just... Oh. Why can I not hear the text-to-speech? It's the text... Yeah, text-to-speech is up. TTS is up. It's all okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll still refund it. It doesn't matter. I will still refund it because I is Vamps. Ice is Vamps and Vamps will help. Ice is Vamps and Vamps will help. Yeah, that makes a load of sense, doesn't it? At least the messages are showing up, but it's just the text to speech is just it's been a bit of a naughty text to speech. It doesn't want to speak to me today. Text to speech says no. Text to speech says no. you know that Little Britain. Computer says no. Computer says no. I have big sleep problems. Why? Why aren't sleeping properly? Might ask. Oh, I tell you what could help. If you're not ill, like you know, like cinnamon tea or caramel tea, that really helps me like get conky. It helps me conk out like quite nicely. So I love it like that now. I was like, yeah, I know actually like tea that could actually help. 2 days ago, oh no. The chavs of the nature world, or the little bastards, yeah. That has no bloody purpose in this world. Other to be angry little bastards. And I will not accept, like, any scientific thing otherwise. You know. Yeah, wasps are horrible, man. Wasps are nasty. Oh, by the way, make sure you get your artworks for Art Show and Tell, guys, for halfway through the stream. It is literally about half an hour before it will all kick off, so just make sure you get it all in there beforehand. Sorry, I have to do like the last call. The humming keep me drive me crazy. Yeah, you might. The thing, Halupe, I don't really want to alert you, but it means you could have a wasp nest nearby, and if you do, you might need to call a certain exterminators to get in there and get rid of the little bastards. If you catch my drift. Yeah. I hate wasps. Wasps are bloody... They're just nasty. They're just meanies. They're just assholes for sake of being assholes. It's like, unlike bees, you know bees will not sting you because it will be like a last resort thing. Wasp, on the other hand, is like, I got a little fucking thing. I'm gonna fucking shank her. I'm gonna fucking shank him, man. You know what I mean? Not really. It's bloom season for the trees in my street. Oh, so you might have one in a tree nearby. Oh, that's a bastard thing. Yeah. Yeah. That could do it. I told you, wasps are always the bastards of nature. There is no there is no way like you are they're just nasty, man. Wasps are just plain nasty. It's like what Cleveland says. I need that button actually, like that's just plain nasty. Wasps are just plain nasty. They just want to be little bastards. And I'm sorry, like I know people will try and convince me like, no, actually wasps serve a purpose. It's like, no, they don't. They are nature's bastards. Yeah, true to a certain extent. But I find wasps are just a-holes. They are just little gremlin a-holes who just have no other purpose than to sting ya and then leave ya. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know for some people, like, if they know their nature, it's a hot take, but they have no purpose. They can bugger off for all they know, for all I care. I do not care. I do not care what's factual. They can just all bugger off. Bugger off? Sorry. Yeah, that was a bad pun. Vamp kind of officially, like, apologizes for the bad pun. And I will probably do it again. Just to warn you. I will probably do it again. I'm sorry, but you know, you need to know the truth. And nothing but the truth. I just want to do a Jim Carrey right now. Just go, you can't handle the truth. Oh god, that reminds me of that scene from Bruce Almighty. He's like, this pen is no, it's not Bruce Almighty, he's lie. This pen is he's trying to say the pen's red, but he keeps saying the pen's blue, which is the truth. It's bloody brilliant. It's a classic film. Probably wouldn't fly today in most standards, but it was a classic film. There we go. And then Jesus. But yeah. But I've been trying to get on more anime actually. I'll tell you what, I finally watched an anime that I was a little curious about, and now it's like most of the episodes are dubbed. It's about like the 13 heroes that got wiped out by a beast, and like one gets brought back to life by that beast to raise a baby. And actually it's pretty okay, I'm not gonna lie. The anime's actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. And the fight scenes are pretty good in it as well, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I've just tried to pick like anime lately, like, because like I'm always caught up with like most of mine. Ooh, the new Dandadan's on tonight, isn't it? I've got to watch that tonight on Netflix. Sorry, that actually reminded me, like, a new episode of Dandadan's out tonight on my side. So I'll be giving that a good old watch tonight. But yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I'll be giving that a good watch tonight, because obviously Now I just reminded myself, I'm a bit like, yeah, do you know what? I might need to actually watch that tonight because I know that's coming out. Yeah, JP, you're right. Is that because I mentioned Dun Dun Dun? Dun 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 dun. I'm not gonna rap that. No way. I can't rap to save my life. My rap is crap. That was terrible. I apologize. I did say I'll do it again. I did say I will make terrible puns again. You were warned. And now you must suffer the consequences. Have you paid your art tax, by the way, JP? Have you seen the last death battle? No! I might have to watch that. I am a fan of Death... Well, I was a fan of Death Battle, and I'm a bit about it, but... Because some of them were really good, and some of them was like, I call bullshit. But, I might have to watch it. No, don't tell me who the winner is, because now I have to, like, watch it. It's time for a death battle! I love that bit at the end. Like, oh my god. I'll tell you what it reminds me of when they shout that. It's peak death battle this time, yeah. I have to admit, like, I wouldn't even dare to imagine to kind of, like, put Hulk against Godzilla. But when you actually think about that, it actually makes a good matchup. I might have to watch it now. Art taxes page. Make sure you read the explanation, bro. Uh-oh. JP, why when you say that, I think it might be something cursed? You know, maybe now, like, very suspicious of why you said that. Oh, JP, are you at work tonight, by the way? Are you available to jump on the, jump on the mic tonight? Because I always love it when you're on, JP. Because both parties are nearly equal. Yeah. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, be work day. Ah, boo. Adulting. JP's working, guys. Boo. Boo adulting. No, actually, what was I saying? Yeah, like, what I was saying at first, you wouldn't think Godzilla and the Hulk make a good matchup, and then you think about their powers and abilities, and you're like, actually, it's actually kind of a good matchup. Yes, Godzilla has the size advantage. However, the Hulk is... If you've seen all his feats, especially if you put, like, World Breaker Hulk in there, then you're looking at it, and... Oh, is it out today? Is it out today? Oh, if I finish this page early, we might have to have a look at that. Yeah, that was a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the weirdest death matches. I tell you what made the weirdest amount of sense, though. Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie. Like, that, I have to admit, was weird until I thought about it. I'm like, they both wall breaking. Both of them have, like, almost powers of a god. And I'm like, actually, like, I'm not gonna lie. It makes way too much sense. No, like, but when you think about it, like, even if Godzilla shot his, like, because his breath is pretty much nuclear, isn't it? Like, it is atomic. So if Hulk gets hit with that, that could actually make him stronger. Think about it. It could actually make the Hulk fucking stronger. So you do have a very big good thing. Yeah, like, dude, I don't watch it either, but I have someone who I know is a brony. But again, it's sort of like what fights make actual sense. And that fight actually makes, like, way too much sense to me. From what I've been told. Look it now, that. Look at what? I'm not going to watch Death Battle on stream. I'm here to do my art. If I finish it early, I don't know, because I want to see the new Space Marine 2 roadmap. JP, what's in the roadmap, by the way? Because obviously that... this is why I need you on my dude. I need you to sell me the roadmap. I've heard there's a lot of things coming. I know there's like I've been watching on the videos. There is like a new multiplayer thing apparently, like a new like co-op thing that's coming out, which is a different mode. I know Tech Marine's coming out. I do know, well, it's not going to be all in the same update. I know there's going to be a complete revamp on customization, which means we're going to get a lot more stuff coming apparently. Oh, new modifiers. Yeah, I know we're getting the power axe, and I know the flame is coming. Yeah, Tech Marine's Q1 2026. Oh, yes, mate. Yes, mate. So Tech Marine is coming a lot sooner. I was thinking it was going to come at Q2. I was Q2, Q3. Because the way they were saying, like, it's still in development. So they must be, like, a little bit far along with the Tech Marine now to say they are pretty much nearly ready. I need to look at the original one again. Right, we need to make sure, like, the eye shape. Yeah, if we do it like that, because we need to get Jess to look worried. That eye's not working for me for some reason. But yeah. I thought we already had a Blood Angels champion pack. Did we not have that already? Hold on. What class? What class? It better be fucking jump pack, man. It better be fucking jump pack. I'll be pissed if it's not jump pack. Because it's Blood Angels are jump pack boys. I do not care what anyone else says. Vanguard argumentatively, but especially like if they miss an opportunity for a Sanguinary Guard fucking armor set, I'm gonna be pissed off to hell. I'm not gonna lie. Because one of my favorite units of Blood Angels is fucking Sanguinary Guard. That eyelash is too high. It's too high. Don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Are you asking art-wise what am I doing? Or you're talking about like the... Like, I would love, if that is true, if we could get like individual parts, I would love to use Sanguinary Guard armor on my custom Space Marine. And I don't care, like, some people say, Rudy, it looks uncanny valley, and it looks, you know, like, fucking fight me, bitch. This is one of those times I will tell people to fucking fight me. I'm a Blood Angels fan, man. I want my jump pack. I want my Sanguinary armor, man. Now, we had Blood Angels armor, but in-game model hasn't been revealed. But if it's not Sanguinary Guard, what are we doing? Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my manga today. To answer your question. No, I'm talking about the. I'm talking about like people complain about the Sanguinary armor, like the Sanguinary Guard armor. It's like, oh, it's uncanny, and I'm like, dude, it's cool fucking armor. Shut up. Blood Angel fan tells you to shut up. I do not care. It is cool. There is no other chapter that has armor like that. Oh, making you joke. Sorry. I thought you were legitimately asking me a question, and I was getting a little confused, as per usual. But yeah, fucking mate. I'm sorry, but no other chapter has that. Like Angel. The only thing that really pissed me off with the new model range for Sanguinary Guard, they lost the fucking wings. Right? I don't care if I have to buy the wings of the original Sanguinary Guard on eBay. They are going on. When I get a new one, when I get the new ones, they're going on them. I don't care. They're going on. People can suck my left nut. Sanguinary Guard is nothing without their wings. I'm sorry. I know. Hot take. I don't care. Yo. Yeah, that face looks uncanny, man. This is pissing me off. I think I've done the halfway line wrong. It's there, yeah. And I think I did the like the eye height wrong. So you got that. Yeah, I did do the eye height wrong. Yeah, GW, go find them. Or suck my left... Or, oh, no. They are deserving more than me saying suck my left nut. You could suck... These nuts? Yeah. Yeah, Games Workshop. Find the wings or you could suck these nuts. Yes, I did a these nuts joke. Yes, feel free to cringe. There we go. Right, that's a lot better. And then just do like the eye thing there. And then just sort of, that's it. I think. Eat my entire gene seed. Yeah, exactly. You could eat my entire gene seed. I'm mediocre. Vamp me like one of your lost souls, bruv. Really mediocre? Really, you horny bastard? So I got super passionate about Sanguinary Guard. I'm a Blood Angels fan, can't you tell? JP, don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. I am a very big Blood Angels fan. But yeah, so what I might do is kit bash that. Because I am thinking of making a Primaris Paphos, my chapter master, which I did kind of show off last time. Salamanders for like, hey, I like Salamanders too, but Blood Angels are my like go-to chapter. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, mediocre. I was gonna say I like Vulcan, but now now you just got a little personal, buddy. You just made that a little personal. You just dissed my good boy. I'm sorry, Mr. Mediocre. Who killed an Eldar child? Whose Primarch killed an Eldar child and immediately regretted it? Yeah, let's start that shit. No, Mediocre's too late. You can't take it back. So who killed an Eldari child? Which Primarch did that and instantly regret it? Who got blown up in the War of Armageddon? Joking. I love. Do you know what? I have to admit, when playing like Games Workshop games, I actually miss this kind of banter with other Space Mariners. Because we used to have a really good community in the Blue Water Games Workshop that I used to play at, and we used to diss each other's Primarchs for a laugh, and everyone thought we were getting in a heated debate, but it wasn't. We were taking the piss. I am not invested. This will not work on me. So does it not trigger you that I dissed your Vulcan? Look, dude, but I enjoyed about it. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Right. Can I just come to Dante's defense? He's seen a lot of shit. And Sanguinius' soul just won't let him fucking die. I actually feel sorry for Dante. This is funny. But can we just say, we all agree on one thing, right? Logar sucks. We could all agree Logar wussed out like a bitch and hides and prays to his chaos daddies. I mean, I wouldn't Sanguinius, but I bet Big E would never have killed Horus. Oh yeah, 100% agree. If it wasn't for Sanguinius' sacrifice, but the thing is also, The one thing people forget about Sanguinius, he actually saw his own death coming, and instead of going mad like Conrad Kurz and being a spiteful little shit, like, he actually kind of like went, dude, if it happens, but I'm gonna do the best I can. Like Sanguinius deserves big respect, right? Conrad Kurz on the other hand went, Daddy Emperor doesn't love me. I'm just gonna die and get assassinated anyway. So I'm just gonna be this big evil prick just to prove that my destiny was right, and then I feel vindicated. Go fuck you to the Emperor. Why have I got a feeling like I'm gonna piss off every Night Lords fan now by doing that? Oh yeah, no. It wasn't big dick energy. Malcador has bro energy. He was the bro. Like you cannot deny that. Like Malcador, like everyone knows Malcador was like the G. Like the boy that you go to, like if you need shit done, you go to your boy Malcador. Like there's not anyone I know of as a 40k fan who can diss Malcador. Because dude's got balls also like no tomorrow. Like he's got giganta balls. He was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna do it same helping my best pal. He slapped his nuts on the throne like a real G. Do you know what, mediocre? I'll allow that. I'll allow that because let's be honest. Like, also, like, Joe, who I'm sad to see go, because I thought I forgot his name. Fucking, he's one of the commissars. The one with the claw. Fuck, I forgot his name. Dude, they killed him off finally. They actually killed off Commissar. I can't remember his name. The one who took on, like, the orc dude, and he got his respect. He's like, dude, you can have a claw. Fuck it. I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna have a claw because I want to fucking fight you again. Like, no, Yarrick. Yeah, Yarrick. That's his name. Yarrick, dude. Can we have a rip for Yarrick in the chat box? Right? People don't realize, like, they go, oh, Yarrick's got a claw. He's cool. It's like, no. Dude, you do not understand Yarrick. Yarrick had big balls energy. Yeah. So, there's a whole thing where there's a group of Space Marines who had a meeting with other commissars. When Yarrick came in, all the other more experienced Space Marines were like quiet because they're kind of like, this dude deserves respect. One of the younger Marines were like, oh yeah, you're just a human commissar. And Yarrick, all he did was glare, and that Space Marine sit back down like a pussy. Like it took a look from Yarrick, and he was just like, yeah, sorry, Dad. Yeah, it's like being told by teachers, like, yeah, sorry, teach. I'll listen to you now. like you could say Imperial Guards are wimps, right? You could say Imperial Guard are for the meat grinder, but never diss fucking Commissar Yarrick. Because that dude had balls of steel, and he fucking survived one of the most brutal fights that most Space Marine would lose to instantly. Just saying. Like, Yarrick's a G. No one fucks with Commissar Yarrick. No, like, apart from Sly Mobo for meme reasons, no one comes near Yarrick. If anyone knows who Sly Mobo is. And if you watch the Emperor Has Text-to-Speech device, you deserve my respect. But yeah. But I'm so sad they killed him off. Oh, Custodes or Astartes? What? So are we talking about, right, mediocre, quickly, likability or who'd win in a fight? We need to get the clarifications clear first before you know, we hit this subject. Anyways, it isn't. No one fucked with Yarrick. Quite literally, everyone fucked with Yarrick. Yeah, everyone fucked with Yarrick. And the only one that gets to fuck with Yarrick is Guzgul. Oh god, yeah. Like Custodes can, but who's cooler? I was gonna say, Joe. What? Lore-wise, I'm sorry, but Custodes, man. Like, if you know what Custodes can do, apart from like who could like they can wipe out like 5-10 Space Marines in one hit. But if you are talking about like coolness, Custodes, man, all the way through. Like they are not. These guys are not just warriors. These were the Emperor's like personal companions, and they were the guys, right? They were the guys you go to when shit goes down. Tell me I'm wrong. You go to them for advice, for tactical advice and stuff like that. Like, they'll just go, oh yeah, especially Ultramarines, yeah, let's go to the Codex Astartes and see what that says. Or, like, any other chapter will have their, like, own thing to do. Like, these two are D20 chess players. Oh, now that's harder. That is a lot harder, because Thunder Warriors were, like, the OG Space Marines. However, they were pretty cool because, like, there was one that survived. Oh god, yeah, 100% JP. Some of the writers do not give Custodes justice. Like there are like, but they are like, these Custodes are like D20 chess players. Yeah. Like they're playing chess on another level, mate. As for Thunder Warriors versus Space Marines, oh, that's a hard one. Problem is, Astartes have advantage over Thunder Warriors because they have a lot more established history. You could go to any chapter, you could like any of the chapters, and like any of them could be quite cool to you, depending what you like. Thunder Warriors, on the other hand, oh, they have so little history. But the fact there was so much of a problem to control, they had to put them down after the Unification Wars. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Like, Custodes held off, like, against 20 billion Tyranids, including a Swarm Lord. Exactly. This is what I mean. Like, Custodes, like, fuck. Let's put it like that. And if you have a Custodes appear before you, it means you are serving an important purpose for the Emperor. And, yeah. Yeah, like they are the people you want to protect you. Let's put it like that. I'm gonna have to go with Astartes with the types of coolness, only because their lore is a lot more established than the Thunder Warriors, even though, like, yeah, there is one story that makes them pretty badass, but there is so many more Space Marine stories that have cooler stories. Like, motherfucking Rhylonor, the loyalist Emperor's champion that was stuck on that planet Istan 5. And then, Fulgur was like, I'm here to claim your soul, bitch. And Rhylonor went, fuck you, I'm nuking myself, just as a final fuck you to Fulgrim. like tell me that is not cooler than Thunder Warriors Last Stand. Like just one fucking Marine did a final fuck you to Fulgrim, and it was one of his own sons as well. That was G stuff. Oh, Art Show and Tell, I almost forgot. Let's do Art Show and Tell, guys. So I think we only got like one new submission today. Yeah, I think we only got one. So we'll do a little bit of last time. So obviously, last time we already went through these sketches. We had this lovely artwork from Darkini, as per usual. Absolutely G artwork. Well done. Thank you very much for this lovely artwork. We had this lovely comic work from, or like template work from Krim. Can't wait to see more of that when it's finished. Oh, my friend tried to draw Digimon, and we both knew nothing about it. Digimon's cool, dude. So we had no visual reference. We only went off what the other person described to him. That one was pretty close. I ain't gonna lie. That one was pretty close. This one was pretty close as well. Dude. No, Digimon's not a rip-off of Pokemon. They both... I think, actually, Digimon was just after when Pokemon was initially concepted. That one's really close. Like, these were all pretty close. Like, this one's, like, the furthest, but it's still all pretty close. Like, you did pretty well despite. Digimon games, the Digimon games are really good. And to be honest, Digimon actually started out as Tamagotchis. Oh god, yeah. Digimon's way better. The games are a lot better. And have you played Digimon Survive? I actually streamed a little bit of it, like, not too long ago. Like, for my birthday stream. It's actually a really good fucking game, and it's super fucking dark for what it is. Like, dude, like, Digimon tell better stories. Yeah, go, if you want to go for more like the Tamagotchi experience, like the OG experience with a story, Digimon World games are pretty good. The most recent one's pretty good. Because I did play that one. I need to finish off that one at some point, actually. You've got Digimon Survive, which is more like one of those, like, like the dating sim things where you kind of like have your own story in that. It's not a dating sim, by the way. It's kind of got that sort of storytelling, but it's got Final Tactics gameplay. If you get my drift. Like, it's got Final Fantasy Tactics gameplay, but it's got like the storytelling of a dating sim. Where they kind of like have these backgrounds and characters in front, but it's not dating sim. It's literally about a kid who's trying to survive the Digimon world, and it's fucking dark as fuck. It is, dude, it's a dark fucking game. But it is so good. Like seriously, the game, like, I cannot praise the game enough for its storytelling. And there is a lot of replayability, because if you play it after the first time, there are ways to change the ending. Like, you have to play through the game as normal the first time. Like, yeah. Just saying, like... But yeah. That's been pretty good. What else was there? Digimon Cyber Sleuth is like a JRPG type one, like turn-based. That's pretty good. Like the stories are actually pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, a lot of the stories on Digimon games are pretty good. Like, they did almost surpass Pokemon ones, but they kind of failed because of marketability towards kids, because Digimon, like, is not a kid franchise. It's like a teenager to, like, adult franchise, depending on, like, the story they want to tell. There are, like, original Digimon Adventures is, like, cool stuff, but there are some themes they address, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? It's actually pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, that's all I'm gonna say. I haven't played all Digimon games, but a lot of the Digimon games I played have been really good. You know. No. Oh, for God's sake! I thought it was you. Hold on. I'm gonna ban this guy. God's sake. Bots. I have to admit, my bots have been pretty much... They've been a lot better at... They've been a lot better at catching bots lately. That was my step up on that one. But yeah, they've been a lot better at it lately. I have noticed that. Right. But yeah, like I was saying, like I say, if you ever get a chance to play a Digimon game, go play it. Like I say, it depends what kind of game you like. I'll put you in the right direction, because they've got a lot of subgenre games that you can play. Like, some of them are a lot more child friendly, but some of them are just like, you can tell the story is geared towards like late teens adults, and it's like, holy shit. Like, and to be honest, like, Digimon Survive is extremely realistic for how people would react. A little bit. Like, some of it's like, yeah, you gotta take it, but it's like extremely realistic. Especially when shit happens and you're like, what the fuck? Even I was like, what the fuck at some of them. But yeah. But anyways, enough about that. Sorry, I was getting a bit, I was nerding out a bit. I was getting a bit, getting a little bit nerdy. Sorry if I was a bit too nerdy for you all, because I'm crazy nerdy. Everyone say I'm pretty nerdy. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, like, Digimon are cooler, and like, the system of Digivolving is pretty much cooler, because you can actually go back and forth 9 times out of 10 with your Digimon. That's actually a thing, like very few times the Digivolsion is permanent. But it's not like, on Digimon Cyber Sleuth, you can actually go back, level up, make your Digimon even stronger, and then go into the Digivolsion you want. There's literally guides upon guides, and you could do like multiple branches. It's not just like, you know, like Eevee might have like one, or like one Pokemon might have 2 different evolutions depending on stuff. Like one Digimon could have like can evolve into like 5 different champions, and then that can go into 7 different ultimates, or depending on like the type and that, it's like, it's critical. And it has a bit more complex rock, paper, scissors system now. Like, instead of just having element types, you've got data, virus, and vaccine, and neutral. Neutral doesn't do really any damage to anything. Virus does damage to data. Data does damage to vaccine, and vaccine does damage to... You get what I'm getting at. So you got that trio, and then you got the type trio, so you get like double super effective with the right Digimon. So you do have to kind of end up switching out your party constantly as well, depending where you are, especially with Cyber Sleuth. sorry, mediocre. I apologize. But that's also what I like as well about it. Is like, you can go into more complex, like, complexity of the game. But yeah, a wild Lokex has appeared. Used it. But yeah, but there you go. Oh, actually, talking about Pokemon, have you heard they are absolutely getting bodied in the Power World lawsuit? Because, like, Power World has absolutely called their shit out, and now they're scrambling to change the wording of their patterns for their game mechanics. Have you actually heard about that? Like, dude, like they are actually getting owned. Nintendo's getting absolutely owned at the moment. You got Brazil taking literally Nintendo to court for bricking consoles. Yeah, like, Nintendo's are taking huge L's at the moment. Huge L's. They are becoming the Niji Sanji of the gaming world. If you don't know who Niji Sanji are, look out, there's a VTuber thing. But yeah, like, dude, Nintendo's getting bodied. And a lot of people are just like, oh, sorry, Nintendo, boo-hoo, you know? But yeah, I thought that was like some interesting facts you might want to know, like, about the old Nintendo family. They are actually getting bodied in court at the moment, and it's fucking hilarious. Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon, but Nintendo have been absolutely, like, as a company, and the Pokemon company, they've been absolutely scummy towards their fan bases lately. And it's like, to be honest, it's nice to see them getting put in their place. But yeah, they're getting bodied, man. They are getting absolutely bodied. And even I'm like, Nintendo, it's hard for me to feel sympathy for you when you've probably done this to yourself in the first place. Especially, like, with all the Switch stuff you've been doing. So, yeah. Sorry, I had to bring that up because, like that whole thing is super interesting, because I was like, I swear to God, there was a law that you couldn't copyright game mechanics, and Nintendo has been trying to do exactly that. And it's not looking good. Because Power is now called them out going, oh, we've just found a rip-off of our game on your store, and you're suing us for our quote-unquote rip-off. Shame on you. Well, to be honest, it is kind of, but it's Pokemon with guns. It's like, mechanics are different anyways, so they've changed it enough to sort of make it their own thing. But yeah, I thought that was super interesting for you guys to know. Like, I've been keeping up to date on it and stuff like that. Oh, fucking dude, right? I'll tell you what as well, like, the world's been going nuts lately, like, not just with the... Cool. Hey guys, I'm literally going to be back in 2 seconds. I'm just putting the milk back. There we go. And in 3, a 2, a 1, and we are back. Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that, I was just getting a cup of tea because to be honest, I kind of needed it. And I do like drinking a good cup of tea, I ain't gonna lie. I am a very like before bed, I do like a decent cuppa just to sort of get me like settled in and relaxed, if you know what I mean. As you can see, last time we left off, we are just cleaning up our line work here. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, anyways, guys, tell me, what is your favorite manga or anime right now? Let me know. And please, guys, feel free to check out my manga series, obviously. And mediocre. I know you're looking. I don't know. Should I provoke mediocre out by dissing Vulcan? Even though actually Vulcan's like my second favorite Primarch. I ain't gonna lie, Vulcan is actually my second favorite Primarch. I would be sad if I actually dislike Vulcan because it's like Vulcan's like one of the nicest dudes in Warhammer, apart from the elder murder child thing. And like that, I was summon mediocre. Yeah. Anyways. There we go. And then I can't actually talking about it. I can't wait till the Warhammer live action program comes. I have to admit, I'm very much looking forward to that. Only because of one thing and one thing only. Like, dude, if they do the Horus Heresy and like Henry Cavill's like manning like the show as well, so it's kind of like we know the franchise is in a good pair of hands for the live action series. You know, I bet you it's going to be a Custody story. I don't know why. I just got this weird feeling it's going to be like an actual Custody story. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to put myself on the live mic right now because I am surprised no one has actually come by and said hi. Maybe everyone's busy today. Boo, busyness, boo. Summer holidays, boo. Come play with us. Be one of us. One of us. Anyways. Hold on. I just did something wrong there. I tell you what I'm gonna do actually, just to help myself a little bit with this whole thing. I'm gonna do that because that would help me a bit more better. Drift balloon escape. No one wanted you, drift balloon. You drifted away. Bad puns for the win. Anyways. I am proud of my bad puns because I'm very punny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm in a very, very like puntastic mood today, you know. That sounded wrong. I ain't gonna lie. That sounded very wrong. Very fucking wrong. I think lads, that was kind of sus. I think. There we go. Sort of. There we go, and then just sort of. Fuck. I guffed, guys. I did a guff. Vamp did a big guff. I did a very, very big guff. There we go. And then. There we go. Awesome. And then. Oh no, something's off about it. Pip, off the PC. Pip's on the PC. Pip, can you get off the PC, mate? Come on. No, naughty. Naughty, no. Pip's on the PC. and he's refusing to come off, and he knows he's in a position where I can't exactly grab him. Hold on. Pip, can you get off, please, mate? Pip, come here. Pip, Pip. Pip. No. Sorry, guys. He's actually starting programs with his paw. Pip, no. Behave. Off. Come here. Where are you? Where are you? Off you get. Hey. Come here. Where are you? I'm going to pick you up, little bugger. Come here. Off. 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 There we go. Sorry, Pip. Pip's pissed off with me now. It's because I pushed him off the PC and I had to. Because he was pressing buttons that he shouldn't. I apologise, everybody. I'm sorry, you had to kind of see that unravel. He's a little fucking chaos gremlin. Pip, I hope that teaches you never to climb on the PC ever again. Okay, I love you. He's gone now. He's kind of walked off. I think he's actually really got the with me today. I think he's actually got the I think Pippy-Roo has got the He has got the with Daddy. Where are you, Pip? Where are you? Sorry. Yeah, he's gone. I think he's kind of pissed off. I think I might have to go check on him in a minute. I might check on him now, actually, just to see how he is. Just give me one moment. Just give me one moment. I've got to check on Pip because I've. Hey, listen. I'm sorry. You had to be pushed off the PC. Look at that, Mark. He's looking at the dog going, Mummy, Daddy pushed me off the PC and I didn't like it because I didn't get my own way. Yes, I'm looking at you. He is looking at me and he's just giving me the glare of his life. Like, Dad, you're mean. It's like, shut up, you Asbo. My cat is an Asbo cat. I am not going to lie. He is an Asbo cat. He is the Asbo cat. The Asbo cat. The Asbo cat. It's an Asbo cat. An Asbo cat, you see. But yeah. There we go. And then. There we go. Right. That looks a lot better. I'm going to have to fix this up a little bit. Awesome. I'm happy with that now. That I'm a bit more happy with. I'm just going to tidy this up a little bit just to get the line work. Oh. I didn't get it connected enough. There we go. You have to kind of connect the lines in a certain way. Otherwise, it just doesn't like work. But yeah. There we go. Yeah. Oh, this is a lovely cup of tea. Lovely cup of tea. Do 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 do. Oh, got the wrong thing. Do do. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Edit, undo. And just sort of. There we go. Awesome. And then. Yeah, awesome. I'm happy with that. And then. Awesome. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And then just sort of. There we go. And then. That was crap. Hold on, there we go. And just sort of do that. And then that was bad. Hold on, try that again. There we go. A bit more cleaner this time. And then I can use that line to clean up that. Sorry, I'm in a bit focus mode at the moment. I apologize for this. So, why is my headlight so like sweaty tonight? Right, I'm gonna just have a quick look to see who to raid because we are on the last 10 minutes. So I just want to see like what's going on with everybody. We've got a bit of a selection tonight, my laddies. Oh, Mitchy Myers is on, but we've already done Mitchy like a little bit long ago. Oh, we haven't got much of a. Oh, we haven't done Skull in a long time. Or Torsay. What's Torsay up to? Is he playing a game or you? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I know who's online. Oh, they're playing a game at the moment. Yeah, they're playing a game at the moment, so we won't do that. What's Haina's reading? Who was this one? Peeping Growl. See what they're doing today. Oh, we haven't done this person in a long time, and they do like. Oh, they're doing some art. Ooh. Ooh la la. Okay, cool. We got Skull. We got this one here as well. What are they doing? So I'm just trying to see like who to raid. And of course I've got ads. They're playing that, so that is a no-go. What about this person here? I don't want to ad break at the moment. Okay, cool. We got like 24 seconds more of ads, so. Oh, we're going to definitely give this person support because they're drawing every day until they learn how to draw. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that person tonight. I think I've made my raiding decision, so definitely going to go through with that. There we go. Go. Awesome. And then awesome. I'm happy with that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Let's do little shirt bits, tidbits here and there. Okay, so the next there, so we kind of just got to make sure like there's something there as well. And then just make sure like, yeah, awesome. So what we want to do is kind of give that sort of like urgency for him to sort of get a move. And then sorry, I thought I heard like a Minecraft villager sound there. My brain was like, oh, okay. There you go. And just do that. Loki, don't walk on the table. Good girl. I saw the look in her eye. She was going to do it as well. Sadly, the Loki cam's down at the moment because I want to get this fixed before next stream. So I will be following this cam's wire and just make sure it's working. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, we've done pretty good progress today. We've done all the sketch stuff for like most of this. And we've done most of the line work. So I'm going to try and finish the line work before like we kind of like raid. Because then tomorrow what I got to do is literally the shadowing and the graying. And then that'd be it for the page. I like how I call it the graying, because I try to stop myself saying colouring, because technically it's not colouring. Well, I should really say it's more toning, because black, white are tones, not colours. So I could actually call it toning, technically. Technically speaking. I could get away with calling it that. I could if I wanted to. Because it's technically, very technically is true. And technically correct is the best kind of correct. There we go. And sort of... God, it's... I am actually boiling. And I don't know why. I'm not ill, I just feel like really hot right now. And I don't know why I'm feeling really hot. And mediocre, don't say anything pervy if you're still watching. There we go. There we go. I forgot to kind of add like the crease line where he's grabbing his arm. Sort of. Yeah. Sort of. Do a little bit more like, because he's kind of like tugging his arm back. He's not really pulling it. He's just tugging it just to tell him sort of like, hey bro, chill out. I don't think I'm going to finish the line work by then. A Drakovich just is. So I'm going to definitely pokey catch that. Pokey. Now I've got to remember the name. Pokey catch. Great bull. Oh crap. There you go. I'm gonna catch this motherfucker. There we go. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. And then focus mode activated. I'm totally focused. Just keeping an eye on the other stream at the moment. Okay, so it's Senico. We just need to... So I think we're going to say we're here to steal your Nico T. I think that's what we're going to say. There we go. God, I think I am actually overheating a little. That was not wise to drink that tea before raiding. Remember, kids, don't drink hot drinks in the hot weather. Your body might not just take it well. Yeah. So, obviously awesome. And then... There we go. Awesome. And then, so I have a line there. Awesome. Cool. I'm happy with that. Right. I think after these little bits of line work here, I'm probably going to go for a raid. And I'm actually going to go for a cool off as well, because it is so hot and my body's actually sort of He's screaming at me to sort of stop. So what we're going to do is just finish off this line work here. Just tidy this all up a bit because that looks a bit wonky. Don't like the way that looks. Hey, I caught a Dracovic. Nice. I'm happy about that, actually. Right. I think we're going to raid just a few minutes earlier than normal because it is getting really hot and we do need to call off, honestly. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. And remember, we are here to steal your Nico tea. Again, we are here to steal your Nico tea. This is Vamp the Lost Soul, the truth more it seems. Tea for the tea cult, tea for the tea god, and we will see you later. Bye! We're